Carl, thanks for being here.
Good to be with you.
So the European Central Bank this year finally started a quantitative easing program. What exactly will the ECB be doing?
Just to review, a quantitative easing program is one in which a central bank goes into the markets and purchases securities in the hope primarily of bringing down long-term interest rates. This is a strategy that was initiated first here in the United States and has been taken up by many of the other major central banks in the world. The ECB will begin buying important amounts of securities in March of this year and has pledged to continue the program at least until September of 2016.
Why has it taken so long for the European Central Bank to start with quantitative easing?
There wasn't unanimity over the need for the program. You have some countries in the Eurozone that have done very, very well. Germany in particular has had nice economic growth and simply did not see the need for it. In addition, formulating the plan represented some challenges because there is the potential, albeit a small one, that there could be some losses on some of those bonds, and as a result, a risk-sharing arrangement needed to be constructed to keep all of the members comfortable.
How will this work compared to the Federal Reserve's program?
In some ways it will be the same, and in some ways importantly different. The important difference is that in Europe, both consumers and businesses get about 80% of their credit directly from banks, whereas here in the United States, many more individuals and primarily firms can borrow directly from the capital markets. So the impact of quantitative easing is going to be a little bit slower in Europe because the translation through interest rates is more modest. But a lot of the psychological benefits, which help avoid deflation setting in, which help market multiples, and which can generally change the tone of an economy, will be the same.
The big question really is, will this work?
That is certainly a question for the balance of this year. I'll say this, doing nothing was a losing strategy, and we saw exactly where that was headed. I think the Europeans wanted to try something new which has had benefit in other markets, and as a result they really needed to stay out in front of what had become a very negative tenor around their economic performance.
Well, Carl, thanks very much for your time.
My pleasure.
Thank you for listening. For more insights from our economic research team, visit northerntrust.com/view.